Good morning, everybody. Happy day. Mayor Pritchett, thank you for the introduction. Thank you for your leadership of Lake Lure. When I was Attorney General before I became governor, I awarded her a Dogwood Award for her work in the response to the storm. And I got to tell you, it looks a little bit different today than it did then. Thank goodness. I'm so happy to be here to mark this occasion and celebrate this wonderful news. Colonel Morgan, I want to thank you for your leadership of the Wilmington branch of the Army Corps of Engineers. This simply would not have happened if it had not been the incredible dedication of the Army Corps of Engineers. So can we all thank them another time? What I told them when we were talking earlier is there are so many challenges in Western North Carolina. The list to do are dozens and dozens of items long. And Senator Corbin and I have been working on this issue. And to be able to know that there was one big item, cleaning Lake Lure, restoring Lake Lure, that I didn't have to worry about, it was just such a huge relief, enabling us to focus on other important projects. So we are so appreciative. And I do want to thank Senator Corbin, Representative Scott. They have been championing Western North Carolina. Senator Corbin, in fact, co-chairs the advisory committee of folks from all around the region to help ensure that the work we do out of the state government in Raleigh remains grounded in what are the actual needs of the people of Western North Carolina. And I'm grateful for your partnership and friendship. Thank you. How pretty is this place? How pretty is this place? And while I would not want to do it any differently, if somebody's coming here for the first time, they're not going to know that there was a period of time when it was not like this. But now that it is, and we all know the amount of incredible hard work that so many people did so that it could look like this again. In a typical year, about 300,000 visitors come to the lake. But in this past 20 months, has been anything but typical. In a just 24-hour period, Hurricane Helene turned people's lives upside down, and those impacts continue to ripple to this day. But as overwhelming as the storm was, the immediate response and the way that people supported each other, restored vital resources, and began rebuilding was just as remarkable. First responders went door to door to ensure people's safety. In the middle of the storm, public servants and volunteers pitched in to ensure that folks had what they needed in the aftermath: food to eat, water to drink, a way to connect with the outside world. National, state, and local agencies, nonprofit and for-profit organizations came to support the communities in Western North Carolina and the community around Lake Lure almost immediately. The lake itself, as you all know, was utterly devastated. But thanks to the support of FEMA, the Army Corps of Engineers, Ashbrit Environmental, local contractors, local government leaders, residents, and many, many, many volunteers, the lake is now restored. And tomorrow, Lake Lure will be reopened to the public. Last summer, I was looking for the chimney rock. My wife Anna, First Lady Anna Stein, and I were thrilled to be at the reopening of Chimney Rock State Park. So many people worked really hard to bring that joyous day to fruition. And today is no different. The moment represents the reopening of a treasured national resource and much more. It's also a showcase of folks' resilience and, as the Colonel said, the power of partnership. Lake Lure is a gem. So many fun movies have been filmed here: Dirty Dancing, Last of the Mohicans. The mountain views are astounding. It's a tight-knit community. And of course, it's this jewel of a lake. Lake Lure is just one of the many places that make Western North Carolina truly an unforgettable place on God's green earth. In partnership with Visit NC, Anna and I helped last summer at that reopening at Chimney Rock to kick off a tourism campaign designed to get people back to Western North Carolina and help them rediscover this unforgettable part of North Carolina. Because there is something in Western North Carolina for pretty much everybody. Unforgettable landscapes, unforgettable adventures, unforgettable food, wine, and craft beer. Had some yesterday, don't tell anybody. Unforgettable crafts, music, culture, and most importantly, unforgettable people. And when the folks from all over the state, all over the country, all over the world come to Western North Carolina to spend their vacation and their tourism dollars, our neighbors here appreciate and understand that we will not forget the people of Western North Carolina. While tourism spending across the entire state was actually up, we had the best year in history in 2025. The industry continues to recover in Western North Carolina, so that means every visit counts. So whether you love hiking or snacking, music or mountains, fine arts or fine wine, a day in town or a day on the lake, there is something unforgettable for you in Western North Carolina. So come here and rediscover the unforgettable. So much progress can be seen, but folks, there is so much work that remains to be done. We need to support our small businesses and revitalize our downtowns. We need to accelerate housing repairs and rebuild critical infrastructure. We need to invest in resiliency. So when the next storm comes, and we pray it's not for a very long time, we are better able to withstand it. And we need Washington, D.C. to renew its financial support for Western North Carolina. I am confident we can come together and accelerate this work. After all, just look behind us. Today shows that what we as local, state, and federal governments, nonprofit, for-profit organizations, and regular people, this shows what we can accomplish when we come together for a single purpose. Today fills me with pride and brings me hope for what is to come. Colonel Morgan, Mayor Pritchett, other local leaders, all of the hardworking folks behind this milestone. I commend you on your hard work so that we can reopen this beautiful lake, and I celebrate with you as Lake Lure comes back to life. Congratulations on this important accomplishment.